reading for Pisces for the next 30 days. I'm sorry, Pisces, that it got too late in the month in January to do your reading. So you guys actually get to have a reading 2 times this month. So I'm going to start with you first, and I will make sure you have a last reading. So you guys are lucky in one sense, at least. All right, so today I chose to use the deck, the Illuminating of the Prophecy. And it's more of a, I guess, kind of like a dark deck. I don't know. I felt a little dark for you today. Mostly I picked it because I've been thinking about ravens. And this is a raven's prophecy. So I really feel like, I don't know, I'm going to get a good message today for Pisces. Ravens have been popping up on my Facebook, on my Clout Hub, on just driving. I've seen tons of ravens and flocks. I don't know what's up with them, but they have a message. So I'm going to use this deck for you. So Pisces, you are the most spiritually gifted, I would have to say, out of the whole zodiac. I do understand that Cancerian and Scorpio are also extremely psychically gifted. But Pisces, when it comes down to the other side, I think you're very gifted, okay? You spend a lot of your time in isolation. You focus a lot on the inner and the spiritual. I do feel that you have this sacred relationship with the divine, because the 12th house does represent death, okay? So I feel a lot of Pisces people will have seen probably their fair share of death early on, and you'll have some kind of a deep connection to it. So I don't know what's up with that, Pisces, but let's go ahead and see. Now you can watch this from a tropical sun Pisces, okay, or a Vedic, all right? Vedic people definitely follow the rising ascendant first, then the moon sign, and then the sun. But you're open to viewing it however you want to. You can also view this from a fourth house, 7th house or 10th house perspective. And you can also view this from a Venus or Jupiter for some people. All right, someone said my South Node is in Pisces. So your past life. If you have a South Node and you're following it from that, this could be a past life reading. If you're following it from the North Node, could be something that you haven't seen yet. Okay, so in the pre-shuffle, 2 cards fell out. I'm going to go ahead and take them. The first card is a 5 of coins. And that typically talks about sadness and grief, loss and abandoning, kind of emotional feeling, abandonment issues, of course, financial loss too. In this deck, it's a little bit different. We have a yellow and red rose, and he's losing his leaves. Not his leaves, his petals, for Pete's sake. So this flower that was once beautiful is now dying. And funny, we talked about death. So there's some kind of energy here that something is dying inside of you. Maybe it's your past self. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's the love you have for someone. I feel it could be the love you have for someone maybe dying. The next card is a 9 of Wands in reverse. So you still have faith. You still have faith that somehow Spirit is going to bring this back. Okay? Bottom of the deck is 6 of Wands. Overall, there is going to be a victory and a recognition and some success. Pisces, it seems to me that you have definitely had your fair share of heartbreak. You may have been left abandoned or rejected, or you may have been pushed so far that it just felt very dead and it wasn't going to be coming back. But with the 9 of Wands in reverse, I feel like the 9 of Wands is a wounded warrior. It's not over yet. He wants to give up. but he hasn't. He's hanging in there, waiting for that Ten of Wands moment. It's almost there. It's about self-reflection. So when I see it in reverse, Saggy energy, optimism. And I feel like you have almost given up. There has been times where you've just been broken down, wounded, and felt very defeated with your walls up. But there's some small part of you right now that has a glimmer of hope and wants to open up your heart one more time. And you want to give it another shot. That's kind of what I see here for Pisces. I do feel you're going to visit a solemn place this month. A church or a hospital, which ironically is your 12th house. It might be around your birthday for those Sun Pisces, but you may very well be visiting a church or a hospital this month. I don't know what that's about. I don't have a bad feeling about it. 7 of Coins in reverse. It's not going to come very slowly. It's coming pretty fast. So get ready, because this event is well on the way. Whatever's happening with this event for you. Okay. Spirit, please go ahead and reveal to me the sign of Pisces. Show me what's crossing them. What's in the past? What's in their current? What's in their near future? What do you see, Spirit? Bottom of the deck, overall, underall energy is the Page of Cups. Pisces, there might be some kind of a disrespectful or spoiled child that you're dealing with. And even if it's not a child, it may be your child who is an adult. But there is some kind of a issue. There's an issue with a child. Thank you, Lillian Jurdy, for the 1111 on Cash App. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Love and light to you. So I don't know who this younger person than you is. If it's not your child, it could be a lover. But there's this person that's stirring up some problems in your family life. Okay, let's go ahead and see what you're going through right now. Justice card in reverse. It's not fair. Pisces, you feel wronged by the universe. How absolutely unjust that you must have to endure some kind of a situation. You're wanting the scales to balance, okay? Right now, it's not in your favor. You're not feeling good about this. What is crossing you is the High Priestess in reverse. What's worse than everything is everybody kind of knows about it. People think they know everything about it, but they're wrong. There's gossip. There's somebody, and this is your energy, Pisces, but there could be a Libra in your life, or a Leo, from what I'm seeing. A Libra or a Leo that is causing some disruptions in your family life. And this person is a gossiper and a liar and kind of a manipulator. This person is selfish and flamboyant. It's all about them. They are the star of the show. And you're waiting for justice to happen. In the past, you've been waiting for such a long time with Temperance. It was unimaginable, the hours, the days, the weeks, the months, the years, whatever this was, all the time you've been putting into this for the universe to correct an unjust situation. Your patience is definitely running thin, very thin. I think you are willing to give it a second shot. But again, your patience is very, 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 very thin. Bottom of the deck, what are you dealing with right now? Virgo, Libra vibes here, 6 of coins. You're giving, you're loving, you're kind. This is the gift of friendship. It's kindness also. You are giving so much of yourself away here. I love this card, don't you? As you guys know, yellow roses represent friendship. And they also represent kindness and happiness and joy. Okay? So you are currently trying to give what you can of yourself to others. This could be giving of your time, volunteering, helping somebody out financially. Do you need a couple $100s? Do you need $50? What do you need? Do you need me to come over to your house and help you clean? Do you need some help with school? Do you need, what do you need? I'm willing to help you. I want to help you. There's a problem or an issue that you feel needs attention, and you're trying to focus on it. You're trying to pay attention to the details. You are putting your hand out for others in a good, happy, healthy way. Okay, so that's what you're busy doing. It could be for some people reversed, where somebody may be giving you a helping hand. That could definitely be the reversal. Pisces, is there somebody that is willing to help you? There might be an offering of a job, doing a favor, like I'll pay you to clean my house for 2 weeks, or I'll pay you to do my shopping. It could be something like that as well. But there's some kind of bartering, or not bartering, but exchange of time or exchange of money. And somebody's going to be fair and do the work for the return of the money. So there's some kind of, there's some kind of that going on. In the future position, you have a Knight of Wands. And Spirit sees a King of Wands in reverse. This is the same person. It's a fire sign, mostly a Leo, but we have had Sag in here. Okay, could it be an Aries for some of you? Possibly. It's not strongly showing me an Aries, but if you have a fire sign in your life that is Aries, maybe that would make sense for you. I think this person that you want to have a connection with is running away from you. And they're not walking, they're running. You're very frustrated because you're trying to give your time to this person. Hi, Jack. Hi, Markers. You're trying so hard to offer them love and assistance, money or time, and they're running away from you, almost selfishly trying to grab whatever it is you want to give them and then just get away. This is kind of a start and a stop relationship. If it's a love relationship, this is kind of an on and off one. This person is good looking, charming, and passionate. You're very attracted to this person. You're very drawn to this person. But Spirit says this person is just a cocky, arrogant prick. Or biatch for some of you guys. I think this is frustrating for you because you really want this new beginning, this Page of Cups, which is like an apology or a harmonious new beginning, an emotionally feeling fresh start. I think you've been waiting and I think you're ready for it, but you know what? I don't think they are. I'm sorry, Pisces, I don't think they are. How do you feel about this? Again, coming in a 9 for you, like the 9 of Wands. Now you have the 9 of Coins in reverse. You're not feeling your best. Your health doesn't feel very good. Your body's just not reacting the way you would like it to. This is causing you to have a lack of confidence. This is causing you to doubt yourself. This is also making you believe that you're not quite ready for whatever this new beginning is. If you are currently married with somebody, what I think could be happening for you if you are like in a relationship, is you guys have been at odds for a little while. And you've been waiting for this to heal and be forgiven and fixed and mended. They've done this kind of an act before. And you were giving them a second chance, like again, even though they've done this before. And you were forgiving and you wanted to mend these bridges. And you're currently doing everything you can in your power. But the other person isn't trying very hard. And so again, you feel like I'm all by myself here. And I don't have what it takes to make this person happy. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough anything. What does this person want? And I think that's one of the biggest questions you're trying to figure out is, what does this person want from you, Pisces? What more could you want? You've been honest, you've been there for them, and you've been supportive, and you've been forgiving, and you've been understanding, and you've been loving, and you've dedicated yourself to them. But for some reason, this person still bucks you. This person still gives you a difficult time. And so you're running out of ideas, you're running out of options, and you're getting extremely exhausted. Okay? And you wish they could understand. Okay? You just wish they could understand how much you've actually tried to put out for this person. Oh, I have you in tears? Divine Healer, I'm so glad that this is a message connecting with you. Thank you so much. So with this 5 of coins in reverse, the way your person sees it is they didn't abandon you. You abandoned them. They didn't hurt you. You hurt them. They don't owe you. You owe them. And you're like, am I dealing with a narcissist? I don't want to believe I'm dealing with a narcissist. Does this person really think like I owe them? And so Pisces is shocked. Pisces is looking in the mirror just like, can you believe this shit? After all you've done? All you've done for this person? All you've said? All you've put in? They have the audacity to presume that you haven't done shit. In fact, it's reverse. You owe them. And you're like, what's the actual F? Right? I don't know why, and I don't know how this person sees it that way. This person is ridiculous, rude, presumptive, atrociously arrogant, conceited, if I didn't already say that, selfish, if I didn't already say that, and just unable to see this from your point of view. And why? Because this person is a King of Wands, which is in charge, controlling, masculine, arrogant, confident, good-looking and charming, but it's in reverse. So it just amplifies this energy. And it goes from someone being nice to be around, sexy to be around, happy to be around, to just miserable to be around. Anyways, so yeah, that's them, honey. That is them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pisces. They just don't see it yet. Well, shame on them. And no wonder you are coming in with Justice card in reverse. How absolutely unfair and how absolutely unjust this is. You're just kind of hoping, wishing on a prayer that God or the universe, angels, helpers of some sort, or just a conscience could walk in the front door like yesterday. You're really just hoping some sense of reality is going to help this situation. Right now, your hope and your fear is the Star card in reverse. Your hope is that there is hope, because you're feeling like there isn't. Your fear is that this isn't going to happen, that maybe there isn't any hope, you know? And your challenge is to actually have hope and belief in this healing with the Star card. If this has nothing to do with a relationship and you're single, this is a situation you're facing. Maybe it's a health scare. Maybe it's a financial crisis. Maybe there's something that was supposed to be there that just did not show up. And you've been waiting. And you're absolutely sick of waiting. In the future, I don't even see it coming in. And that's really unfair. I know, I mean, me as a Pisces moon in Vedic, I was waiting on the stimulus. The second round package. I didn't get shit. And I've got 3 kids and myself. We didn't get anything. So I think I'm not. I mean, it's already February. Everyone got it in December, then maybe January, and here it is February and I haven't got shit. And every time I check the website, it just says status unavailable, not enough information, or you're not eligible. And I don't know why I wouldn't be eligible, but I didn't get it. So I'm not going to count on it. I'm not going to fucking count on it. My grandma got it. My parents got it. My brothers got it. Not me. Elizabeth, I didn't get either one either. I haven't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, some people aren't getting that shit. And so for single Pisces, if you're like me, this may not be a lover. This may be a very unfair situation. It's unfair. It's unjust. You could use it. You've been waiting. Secrets are coming out with the High Priestess. And you're a giving, loving, kind person. But, you know, finances are not coming to you as equally as you would like. And you're not doing very well financially. 9 of Coins. You might be dealing with some arrogant people that want their money back. I know right now I have like 2 of those. They want it back and they got what they ordered. Yet they still want it back because they changed their mind. And that's frustrating because when the money's already been spent and months pass, how can you give it back if you don't have it? So it's very frustrating. So that could also be an issue for Pisces where you're trying to give fairness here, but there is some kind of an arrogant, you know, I don't know, just rude, mean, cruel, bossy, controlling person that is demanding that you take action even though it's unjust. It's just unjust, and that might be how you feel. Elizabeth, yeah, hope, right? So the challenge and the fear is the Star card. Keep your faith. I know it seems glim. I know it seems dark. I know it seems frustrating. And this is not the time to lose faith. I know. But if this is a lover, a person, a kid, or a situation, have faith. The Lord works in mysterious ways. If you have been very giving of yourself in a very kind, nice, fair manner, and you've been very understanding, then you know what? I think that situations, yeah, exactly. I think if you've been on the right side of the law here, if you've been on the right side, I don't think you have anything to worry about, because good attracts good. And I know you're wondering what happened to that because right now good has attracted negativity to you, but this is just some level of karma. And it's not even karma for you, it's karma for them. You're just on the opposite side. You know, Spirit is putting karma on your kid or your lover or this crazy person or this situation. Like karma's affecting them, but it also has an aftershock or like, you know, a response wave that touches you. And since they're getting their karma, it's also affecting you in some way, but sometimes that's just how it happens. It's just how it happens. Thank you, Markers, for the stimulus for myself. Thank you, Markers. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. So anyways, keep the faith. Right now, the ultimate outcome is an 8 of Swords. I think asking you to keep your faith is like asking you to hold your breath under freezing cold water, right? It's freezing cold water and you want me to hold my breath. I don't know how long I can hold it down here. This Eight of Swords is negative self-talk. It's worries, like worries upon worries. It's stress. It's feeling stuck. It's feeling like you can't move. It's feeling restrained. If this is a health scare for Pisces, it might be that you're in a hospital bed sometime within the next 30 days and you want to get up and move around and go outside and you can't. You're restrained and restricted, you know, and all you can do is do puzzles or think outside the box or watch shows or whatever, but it's frustrating for you. If it's financial, it could just be that you're thinking the worst right now. Get out of that funk. I don't care what situation you're in. You could be in the worst, most uncomfortable situation right now. Relax, grab a cup of tea. Yes, you deserve it. Life is shitty sometimes. It is. But we can clean it up, okay? We're going to clean it up. It's not going to stay shitty, okay? If it's shitty right now, this is not the end of your story. It's just not the end of your story. You do have love coming for you. I know you do. I'm going to ask who is going to be coming in to help you with this situation. Who or what, okay? Spirit, please guide me. Show me who or what is going to be coming in to help Pisces during this trying time. It could be an energy shift. It could be a person. It could be an opportunity. But who or what is coming in for Pisces? Who or what is coming in for Pisces? And I'm hearing look what the cat dragged in. Okay. Look what the cat dragged in. That's what I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck. Ah! The Wheel of Fortune. That is a really, really good card. Pisces. This is also Pisces. It could be yourself coming in, but regardless. Jupiter energy. So for some Pisces, this is a husband or a spouse. Or it's just wisdom, your own wisdom. But something good is coming in for Pisces. It's going to change the way you look at things. It's actually going to change your situation. And it's also the change of seasons. Spring is coming in for a lot of you guys, Pisces. You're ready for your birthday. It's coming towards the end of this month. For tropical people, okay? For others, it's coming in the late of March, going into April. So don't you worry, okay? Because by April, by the change of the seasons, your life is actually going to take a turn. There's a seed that has been planted sometime during this difficult period, okay? It's a seed of hope, a seed of love and healing. And something good is going to come from this. Now we got two cards. We're going to reveal it. And it is the Tower and the Four of Coins in reverse. Wow. This Tower already happened. It's also Scorpio. Earlier in the pre-shuffle, I saw Eight of Cups in reverse. So there's a Scorpio coming back. And I think it's look what the cat dragged in. I don't know who this Scorpio is in your life. It could be a child. It could be a friend. It could be a teacher. It could be the energy of transformation. Just the energy, okay? It could be a person. Could be a lover, okay? Could be a Jupiter in Scorpio is really strong in this reading. But either way, love, something good is about to happen. The Tower already hit. You've been dealing with the residual. This is the cleanup after the Tower. This Tower is going to come rock your world a little bit, shake things up. Not too bad, not too terrible, not to where the foundation is unfixable, okay? But it is going to force you to let some things go. Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this Tower is coming in to say it's time for a change. We're going to let this go. Whatever's been lost, let it be lost. Time, money, people, whatever. It's time to just let bygones be bygones. I mean, are we honestly going to get time back? Are we honestly going to get back anything that we were hoping for? That we've already missed the boat? It already happened, came and went? We're not. So we're going to forgive and we're going to move on. Is there a glimmer of hope about this situation? Let me read one thing. Let me read in this book. Let me see. I want to read something in here and just see what this deck says, because I knew these birds were going to tell me something. So in this book, the Tower talks about betrayal, dissolution, revelation, in a dreadful way. Seeing this card, it always excites me. It's terrible to admit that. Most people find the Tower quite terrifying. The Tower is something that you have come to rely on, a truth you believe in utterly, or a way of life that you have grown accustomed to. And this card in its entirety destroys it in a roaring, starving fire, leaving a blackened, unfamiliar territory. On the other side of it, sometimes it comes up by a surprise. This ravaging force that destroys something you thought was immutable. But usually it makes sense in retrospect. This is a change that has been agitating you for a long time. Wisdom that has been battering in the back of your mind. A truth that you've been refusing to admit. You've held it back, consciously or subconsciously, and now the fire explodes through your defenses. All the more savage for having been blocked up for so long. The bad news is that it's going to be shocking. This revelation. There's a reason that you've been resisting it, and it's going to be utterly devastating in only a way that can be a complete reversal, or the way a betrayal can be. Change is always stressful, and this is a huge change. The good news is you needed this. You didn't want it, but you definitely, certainly, absolutely needed it. Once you get over the wincing pain of having the rug snatched from under you, and the furniture taken, and maybe the house too, you get your breath back, and you'll find that you suddenly have a host of new possibilities open to you. You should have done this ages ago. It would have been a lot less violent for sure. But it's over now. Dust the soot off your hands and start building something new. So that would be upright. It doesn't have a reversal in this deck. But I feel with the Tower, it's not as shocking. You know, if you've already been betrayed, why would you be shocked to learn this person is still betraying you? If you've already been left and brokenhearted and suffering, why would this new information coming in shock the hell out of you? It doesn't. It's easy to let go with the Four of Coins in reverse. It was a foundation that was built on effing Legos, as Cindy G puts it, and time to come down. I don't think you're going to be really that hurt. In fact, I think you're stronger than you think you are. Yes, this is going to be some disappointing, unwanted news. And it may come to you like a shock, especially if it's near your birthday. Why would I be given this kind of shit? You know why? Because we're going to rip off the Band-Aid. We're going to get through this shitty ass bullshit hard time that we've been dragging out. And it's going to be better. Sometimes something more difficult is actually better. It's more worth it. There's something that you've been not wanting to deal with, and now you have to deal with it. And the shit of it is, it sucks that it's right now. The good part of it is, you're going to finally move forward and get away from this person, away from this situation, or away from this difficult period. So, who's happy that it's almost freaking over? I would rather it be painful and over than to be slow suffering and dragged out for like what feels like a century, right? I'd rather just get it over with, rip the Band-Aid off, deal with this shit so I can get healed. It's kind of like I have to have a surgery. I don't want to have the surgery. I've been putting off this surgery because of COVID, and now there's nothing I can do about it. I have to have it. It's going to suck because I'm going to be put out on the bed for a month, maybe 2. But then it's over. And hallelujah, you don't ever have to worry about your freaking body pains and aches or stress or difficulties again. And you're just like, I'm glad I got it over with. Thank you, God. If it's a shitty relationship, I've been dragging this out. I knew it was going to come to an ending, but I didn't want to let it end. It's going to come to an ending, and you know what? It's going to transform once I let it go. Because I can't hang on to this person that is being a complete jerk or biatch and expect this to be good. It's either I want them the way they are, which is shitty, or I don't want them anymore, and possibly it transforms and they change, or I change and move on. Either way, we can transform and heal and fix this in a transformation because of an ending, or I can just change and move on. But it's better than hanging on to this, which is stuck and stagnant, 8 of Swords, not moving anywhere. It's just stuck in a bad position. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. We're just getting away from being stuck in a bad position. The Wheel of Fortune also signals some good news. Financially, 6 of Coins, I think you may be blessed. And I think maybe for some Pisces, you may even be getting a new vehicle or going on a trip or just doing something good with yourself, being more active. Okay, I definitely feel that you're going to be outside more active, more in the sunlight, definitely enjoying the seasons of 2021. So that's the good news, okay? I definitely feel some happiness. Elizabeth, a new house, very much a strong possibility, very strong. Yeah, this is going to be a new thing for you, a new move, and it's a fresh start. It's going to feel really good. I see houseplants and greenery in the home. So I think a lot of you guys are going to be definitely purchasing some plants or bringing some plants in or around your home because this is going to bring new life. So you're going to start cultivating. Let's get an oracle here for Pisces. What about graduating? Yeah, it could be a long, hard schooling, and now you're finally going to be graduating. It may not be the graduation of your dreams, but at least it's over. You don't have to do school anymore. For some people, that could be what it is. Okay, Spirit, give me an oracle card here for the sign of Pisces. Show me Pisces. The Path. Bottom of the deck is extremes. And that's what you've been dealing with lately, hasn't it? Extremes. You're either doing really, really well, or you're doing really, really, really shitty. And you might feel a little bit bipolar with this, Pisces. Quit jerking me around. And it may be this person that you're dealing with. They're either really, really, really nice, or they're really, really, really freaking cruel. Make up your mind. It's been a wreck, but it's changing, okay? It's changing. I do think you're on the right path. This is the waxing crescent. You're going to be guided to the place that you need to be. And by the way, this is also a number 8. So I think ultimately you're going to find your strength, and I think you're going to be headed in the right direction. For Pisces, it says, the way is open for you, Pisces. The path is illuminated. Pisces, begin the journey. Respond and take action. We must be courageous and move forward. I also had a vision of crystals and prisms and rainbows, if that means anything for anybody. Okay? So rainbows, prisms, and crystals, also maybe a light shining in and grabbing your attention, the light that comes in through a window. When we accept that we are here, we acknowledge what needs to change and grow and begin to love ourselves. more completely. The direction for Pisces of your life begins to change. And Pisces, you often decided what it is you wanted to follow, but now there's a more authentic way for yourself. Your desires are becoming more aligned with your needs, wants, and values for your best life, for your true self. Imagine that you're lost in a dark forest and you can hardly see. There is no visible path, and every way looks the same. Somehow you'll start to feel burdened by shadows that shouldn't be there because you are so paralyzed in fear and uncertainty, you sit down and feel stuck. Then the sunshine somehow breaks through the clouds, and a leaf canopy there ahead is a path illuminated by a golden light. See, and that's the vision I saw, like a light in a window, like, you know how the beams of light just shine in and brighten up a specific space when the rest is dark. And that's what I'm seeing. Everything else is dark, but there's going to be a specific place that's going to be lit up. And it's like, light bulb, that's my focus. All of a sudden, Pisces, it's clear now. The direction your soul should take. The path is not only visible, but it is also inviting. And it's so spiritual. Instead of just standing there, why can't you just step into it and move forward? Pisces, there's a path, and it's about to get lit. And now, or should we say soon, will be the time to walk upon it. A companion stone for Pisces this month would be pyrite. So get yourself some pyrite. It looks like gold. There's many different ways you can look at pyrite. They come in cubes or they look like little gold clusters. But pyrite is going to be something good for you to meditate with and focus with. Have this by a vision board or have this on your altar. But meditate with that, because you know why? It's going to ground you and it's going to attract good things towards you. And it's very heavy. So very, very heavy, solid and grounded. Okay. So there's finally going to be a path illuminated. Spirit, show me where this Wheel of Fortune is leading Pisces. Show me with the Hidden Truth Oracles, where is this Wheel of Fortune leading the Pisces? Aw, I love you unconditionally. Okay. I left when I saw you with someone. Bottom of the deck, I'll wait for a sign from you. Pisces, you're being left because someone saw you with someone, or you're leaving someone behind because there was somebody else, or they're just busy. You'll always love them, and you're going to work on cultivating this unconditional love to where they don't need to be single or available or in your presence. You can just love them from afar, and you're just going to wait till it's the right time to reconnect with them. So Pisces is on a path of self-love and strengthening yourself. You're stepping away so you can love yourself more unconditionally, and so you can love them more unconditionally. But this is a time of isolation a little bit for Pisces. I do see friends and family around you, but relationship-wise, intimacy-wise, I feel right now for Pisces next 30 days, there's going to be a period of isolation. And if you are married and you are with somebody, like living with them, and you're not going to be away from them, it means you're going to take a step back emotionally. You've been through the ringer with this person. You don't understand why they're being so unfair with you. And you're just going to stay more quiet. You're going to take more walks alone. You're going to meditate more under the trees or in nature. You're going to take more bubble baths. You're going to read more books. You're just going to step back. And you're going to love them from afar and learn to love them unconditionally and forgive them and love yourself. This is going to be your power play. Your power play is the strength of love and forgiveness and understanding. You are very much stepping into a teacher kind of role where you're leading someone through your light. For those of you that are facing some kind of a medical situation, your optimism and your strength and your positivity is leading them into peace because you're showing them that it's okay. I'm going to face this difficult time with a smile on my face, with hope in my heart, and with the strength that tomorrow's going to be a better day and everything's going to be all right. And Pisces is going to assure this person that everything's going to be all right, even when someone may be worried to death. It's going to be all right. Whatever difficult person you're dealing with, maybe a friend or family member will also assure you, you know, Pisces, everything's going to be all right. I know this is a hard time for you, and this person is being a total jerk or a total biatch, and you've gone out of your way, and they don't see it, and that's okay, Pisces. But I see it, and I think you're beautiful. Someone's going to tell you that. Someone's going to tell you, Pisces, you deserve the most of all the good things. Don't let that one person beat you up. Don't let that one person tell you you're not. That person's in the wrong, and justice will come to them at the right time. Remember, this is your time to shine, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to change for you. There's going to be some kind of a freedom for Pisces. Whew, a freedom for you. Show me the outcome here with the Wheel of Fortune with this Herbal Oracles. Spirit, please guide me in the outcome for this sign of Pisces. Harmony, bottom of the deck. Overall, underall harmony and peace is being restored. But you've got purification, the burdock. You are being purified through a fire. I almost feel like Pisces, within the next 30 days, you're going to go through a fire ritual. There's, excuse me, there's going to be some burning of the past, of papers, of hurts and pains, of heartaches, of whatever. I just think there's going to be a ritual, maybe a releasing, burning ritual. That's going to purify you within the next 30 days. But something, even if it's metaphorically, going to get burned, something is being burned to the ground and it will be purified. It's going to transform like a phoenix, and it's going to rise in a beautiful, brand new, shiny, spanking, super awesome, amazing, new energy. So let this old, nasty, ugly shit die, because something better is going to take its place. And it may be that person, it may be that situation, it may be just you in general, but who cares what it is? The fact of the matter is something new is coming. You just have to get through this difficult time. Number 31. Pisces, look what this card says. It's time to release what is no longer needed and encourage what needs to grow back in its place. Yes, Pisces, disappointment has been indicated with this card, and you may find it easier to feel more compelled to walk away from the situation rather than fight for a change. But action can still assist you to succeed, because Pisces, an offer may be made to you, and you are advised to seek out more information and do a little more research before accepting. This new opportunity is slowly coming your way, because there's no need to take the first offer though, unless you're completely sure, but this is much deserved. And this is a time for Pisces contemplation. So Pisces contemplation. What is it you need to make a good decision? Not that this is very much of a choice, because honestly, Pisces, I don't see a choice here. Like, the Tower takes away your choice. It's going to happen with or without you, but you already saw it coming. So the real choice you have is, how are you going to react to this difficult period? That's more the choice of what I'm trying to get through to the reading. So what is it you need to make this choice of reaction? Because you can freak out or you can be at peace with this. But what is it you need? Oh, Lord. I am learning that endings are merely new beginnings. Death. Scorpio energy. Super strong right now. Very strong. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just distracted. It's very interesting because ever since the beginning of this reading, it was hospitals and death, and it was release, and it was betrayals, and it was pain. And, you know, it felt like a death. It felt like something has to go, but we didn't want it to go. And now what you need more than anything to make a choice on how to react to the Tower in reverse is you have to know that this terrible ending is not the end of your life. It's a brand new transformative beginning. Sometimes we lose something we don't want to lose. And it is the worst, heartbreaking amount of suffering that you can go through. Maybe it's a literal death. You just lost someone. And that was just literally heartbreaking. Or it could feel like a death because a relationship has been dead and buried now. Or it's about to be. And it just sucks because you were dragging this out, hoping for that glimmer of hope. But I don't see that coming. And now my clock is chiming. Better to have loved and to have lost than to never have loved at all. And I think that's what's coming through with this I love you unconditionally. I love you dead, or I love you alive. I love you with me. I love you without me. I love you hurting me, and I love you being sweet and kind to me. I love you, and better to have loved than to have lost. So, well, to lost and not love at all is what I mean. Better to have loved than to have not loved at all. Bottom of the deck, isolation and loneliness, but I know that I'm never truly alone. So Pisces, you may feel very lonely at this time. You may feel lost and alone. This death, maybe for some of you guys, you have lost someone and you feel more lonely than you've ever felt. You know, maybe they passed away of old age or cancer, or it was just their time. Maybe someone has a metaphorical death. They just walked away out of your life. You never got to say goodbye. You never got to say your piece. They just left you. They left you or they abandoned you. And you've been hoping that they would come back and it wouldn't be an ending, but this is an ending. That acceptance burns. But the new path ahead of you may surprise you. So I'll read that. Where is it? So Pisces, death is an illusion. It's a fact of life that the human body we use to travel this earth must eventually stop working. It's not meant to exist forever, as we know. The energy and consciousness that inhabited this body is free and it returns to its natural home, source, but it never abandons us. Learn to view death as merely a change, and everything must change. because stagnation extinguishes progress. The same is true for a relationship or a career. A soul lesson may be completed, and it is time to be moved beyond this point of familiarity and expand into new horizons, learning and developing. This is a wonderful card because it gives you an opportunity to thank those other souls in your life who have shared a part of your path and taught you so much. I know it's hard to say thank you in a form of letting go, but it is allowing them to fully fulfill the next process and part of their journey. Let them evolve into what they need to become. Now, loneliness is the next card. Sometimes letting this energy go may cause some loneliness. But it says here, Pisces, never know that you are never alone. You need to know that you are never alone, because this card has come to you because you must be reminded that there is a difference between being lonely and being alone. Feelings of loneliness originate from a sense of not appreciating the most important person in your life, and that's you. If solitude seems like an affliction, if it seems like a punishment, you need to work on creating a happier, healthier relationship with yourself. Then and only then will you attract someone else or others in general who will nurture your soul. If you don't develop a healthy relationship with yourself first, you'll only draw unhealthy relationships to you. To create a healthy, positive relationship with yourself, you must first begin to feel worthy of your love. The pessimism of this physical dimension can affect your self-esteem. If you don't have a strong conviction that you are valuable and worthy and meaningful, good things are not going to come towards you. Don't view solitude as a weakness. It's merely your soul giving you time to do some inner work, to reevaluate your path before you start to shine. As you sit in the silence of your soul, Pisces, you will realize that your spirit family, your teachers, and your guides are with you, and you're never really alone. So I have to say, sorry, the dogs are making kind of a scene out there, and I was wondering what was going on. Everything's okay. I think they're just running around crazy. What I'm really feeling for you here, though, is... Oh, my eyes are watering. I'm so sorry. What I really feel and what I know to be true is you are going to be going through a time of solitude. And it's going to make you sit there and you're going to think a lot. You're going to think about the ones that you've lost along the way. You're going to think about the ones that aren't here with you. And you're going to cry and you're going to mourn and you're going to have a grief-stricken period of time. Whether it's a day or 2 weeks, I don't know. But you are going to go through a period of mourning. It's going to be hard for you to imagine that it's time to say goodbye to whatever this situation is. It's going to be difficult, but you're going to get the strength. You're going to muster it up and you're going to say, it is a new beginning. It's hard to say goodbye to 2020 is what I'm hearing. And it's hard to say goodbye, but it's time. It's hard to say goodbye to whatever you had maybe not that long ago, but say goodbye. And maybe that's the burning ritual, to write these things down that you have to say goodbye to and burn it. And I am hearing a Boyz II Men song, something about goodbye, but I don't know the words. I just thought you should know. I'm not going to sing it, but it is coming across. What is a message from the Divine Feminine for Pisces? Pisces, honestly, feminine, you're so tired of the same. You're just so tired of the same. And I don't blame you. Bottom of the deck, the return. Cycles ended, which is definitely seen in this reading. Reconciliation, coming back, blast from the past. During this letting go, somebody's going to return, and we are in a Mercury retrograde as of January 30th. So as you let this cycle go, or this person, or this energy, get ready for the return. Somebody is going to come back from the past. Somebody's going to creep up. Could be a friend, could be a family member, could be your good old self again. Oh God, I would be so happy to have my good old self come back. But there's a return of someone that is very much appreciated and loved, and it's going to be a blessing, okay? So let this situation die. The return is seen, okay? Which, by the way, is more Scorpio energy. Let's get a message from the Divine Masculine. Remorse and regret. 5 of Cups. I cry so much, I hurt so much, I regret so much, and I'm so sorry. So if there's a Divine Masculine out there, he's very regretful, or she, okay? And they're full of regrets, all right? They are hurting a lot over a mourning as well. But bottom of the deck shows good news is on the way. Good news is on the way. I'm going to leave it alone, but, you know, this bottom said, I love you, unexpected true love. This bottom says, I want to talk and touch base. For some of you Pisces, during this Mercury retrograde over the next 30 days, I definitely think there is somebody from your past, probably an ex, that's going to come back to all those single Pisces out there. Okay? For a lot of people, this could be a Jupiter in Scorpio. Okay? Could be a Venus in Scorpio also for the Pisces. But there is somebody coming back for you, whether to talk or touch base, but I think it's going to be a good connection. For others, if you've lost a loved one, I think the return is the return of your old self. You're going to get back to your old self. Your old self is returning. So the Pisces that was more fun, the Pisces that was more happy, the Pisces that was more fit, the Pisces that was more energetic and just positive, that person is going to return. Your old self is back. Okay? If it's just a single reading, I think your masculine side is saying you have a lot of remorse and regret and guilt over how you've let shit get so terrible for yourself. Whether it's physical or mental, emotional, whatever have you. You've done your crying, you've done your hurting, okay? And now good news is on the way. You're changing. And your feminine side is the one that made the decision. Your feminine side, if this is for single people, is Pisces, I'm sick of the same way of our life. We're going to change our effing life. We're going to get back to being the badass Pisces that we are. We are returning. This cycle of sadness, depression, and waiting and suffering can kick rocks. We're done. We're going to let this go. We're going to transform and be the best version of our best selves and live our best life. Okay? For the Pisces that is married, you know, you're not going very far away from your person anyways. I think your person is tired of the difficulties between you and is definitely going to come back with some kind of an apology. Honey, I love you. And honey, let's do something good because I want to get back to happy and back to harmony. So whether you're single, married, whatever have you, goodness is in the horizon. You're being led back to a path of happy. I do feel that Pisces has been through some depression over the last 30 to 60 days extensively. The depression got you harder than you thought. Maybe you didn't even realize that your depression was as serious as it was, but it was. And sometimes people are very good at hiding depression, not only from other people, but from themselves. So you've done a good job of hiding that shit with the High Priestess. But since she's crossing you in the reverse, she's coming out, putting a magnifying glass on your secrets and saying enough's enough. And you are, and you're waking up. All in all, overall, Pisces, I just see a really good, happy, joyful transformation. Spring is extremely exciting for you. You may want to start decorating for spring. Rabbits, butterflies, ladybugs, flowers, plants, you know, pastel colors, just the beginnings of life. Let the light come in. For those of you that are getting over depression, open up your windows, open up the blinds, let the sun shine in through those windows, super needed. Prisms or rainbows or some kind of crystals in the windows may be very positive for you. It's good for you to see some rainbows. It's going to uplift your mood. Get ready. The rain is coming, and it's going to purify this earth, cleanse away all the dirty and grimy nastiness that we've had to deal with. And there is going to be a rebirth for Pisces. So get ready, get prepared. I'm going to get one romance angel for those of you that want to stick around. For the romance angel, here it is. What is the romance coming in for you? If you're ready for romance, what is a romance that is coming in for Pisces? Show me a romance, if there is one, please. What kind of romance? Oh, you got chemistry. Oh my God, you don't want to see it. You don't want to. I'm gonna show you. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay. So somebody that you love has released their ex, or you're going to release your ex. One or the other. And then you're going to come into a connection where you and a twin flame or divine soulmate, someone that has very good chemistry with you, you guys are going to come together, and it's going to be heaven. It's going to be a match made in heaven. And it says here there's a strong magnetic attraction here. You guys are going to be into the same things. Crystals, magic, astrology, stars, manifestation, healing, and rebirth. You guys are going to be into the same stuff. And this is the kind of romance that you're going to be getting into. A lot of magic is seen here, as you guys can see. So you might be calling this person in with magic, or this person is just very magical. You might even meet this person at a magical event. You're never going to have known this person even existed. This person didn't exist before this transformation. They didn't. It's almost like they got poof out of nowhere. Who is this person? How do you even exist? I had no idea there was somebody this match-worthy. Shocking, but true. And my clock is ringing, chiming, my grandfather clock. It's time. It's time, Pisces. Get ready. Your true love is coming. Your true love is coming. If romance is what you want, it's coming. And by the way, I got chills. The rain is falling behind them. Do you see the rain? And it's springtime. The rain in spring is going to bring this person. The rain in spring. It's a beautiful relationship. The artist of this picture is Corey Wolf. There may be a connection with a wolf. I know I can't say it. Don't make fun of me, guys. But it's spelled W-O-L-F-E. So there may be a connection between you and this person and wolves or wolf. Also, what comes to my attention is braids. That is so weird. Braids. I don't know if they're going to have braids. Braids comes to my attention. Maybe it's just the image of a braid being woven together to make the connection. This is very twin flamey, very soulmate, but braids may also be a connection, or just the fact that it's to become one. This is the soulmate of your life, so get ready. You're going to see them in spring. You're going to meet them, and I'm super excited for you. This new beginning is blissful. So I love you, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bless you through this difficult transition, but I can assure you that once it's over, it's so worth it. So be strong. You're going to need it, but you're going to make it through. So don't worry about not making it through. You are going to make it through. And as far as this person that is giving you such a hard time, like what's going to happen to them? Well, you're going to be reborn and let them fall off, okay? You're going to let them fall off the wheel. You're not going to carry them here anymore. And they're going to go through their own transformation, so don't worry about them. Don't worry about them at all. If that person is a masculine, it looks like they're going to have remorse and regret. And they're going to move on into a good way where they want to say, I'm sorry, and just be a better person. If it's a feminine, then I think that she's tired of the same, or he, and they're happy that you guys are going to go through an ending. And you guys are probably going to have a reconciliation of some sort. Okay? Either one, masculine or feminine, if they're being difficult, I think you are going to have a reconciliation of some good kind. Okay? Yes, Archangel Raphael is here with the Temperance card. That is the Fix-It angel. And he's not going to give up just because he hit a couple of bumps in the road, okay? He's still going to mend you and heal you. But really, Pisces, this is the time of healing and getting over the past, getting over the death, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. I'm going to come back on in about 5 minutes to do a twin flame reading. If you guys want to be present, keep ahead in my channel. Go ahead and subscribe. I'll see you in a minute. Love you guys.